Elizabeth Harper. I'm here with this week's angel messages. What I'd like you to do first is place one or both of your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3, a message that comes from their heart to yours. What you can also do is invite your angels to help you, guide you as you move your cursor along in the video until you intuitively feel it's time to stop, and right there is another message from your angels. All right. We have a big deck of angel cards. What I'd like you to do is see if you can intuit where I'm going to pick those 3 messages from in the deck, and maybe intuit who the message is from, which angel is it from, or what is it about, or what colors are connected with those cards, right? It's a great way to test your intuition. Okay, so when I look at these, I'm feeling like right here, feeling like just there. A message that comes from the archangels. Don't know which one yet. I feel like it's almost like the same distance down. And we have an Archangel Gabriel card. And then it feels like the same distance down again. Interesting. And this is a daily message card. All right. Our first message comes from Archangel Gabriel. It is about clearing your space. And you know what? I just love this card. It is so clear. She's looking upwards at the energy, at the light. She has these beautiful white wings and this green. There's a lot of balance. There's a lot of balance in that card. It says, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. Very nice. Now, that's a part of it, that clearing your space. You know, when you have a clear space, you allow more of what you want into your life. So if you're asking for something, if you're asking for a relationship, if you're asking for a job, if you're asking for a home, if you're asking for abundance, a career, all kinds of different things. If you're asking for something and there's no space for it to come into your life, then it's not going to come in. It can't get in, or you're not going to notice it, or your heart's too full. It's like having a bag that's too full of stuff and you just can't get any more in there. And you empty that bag out, you can put more stuff in, you can put more energy in, you can put more of what it is you want in there. And that's the same with clutter, with cleansing your space. It's moving things out so that then you have space for things to come in. It's not just things, but it's the energy that you want to bring into your life now. What also happens with this is when you've got clutter around you, that external clutter is a reflection of the internal clutter that's going on. The internal clutter can be your thoughts, your emotions, the things that you're holding on to that you haven't yet let go of. It could be there's some health issues that are there and you're holding on to those. That can be clutter as well. And while we might think that particularly with health issues, how can you let that go? How can you let that energy go? It starts with your thought patterns, with your emotional patterns. That's how you let that clutter go from your inner world, is releasing, letting go of thoughts that may be negative. You might not notice them. Emotions that may be negative, and again, you might not notice them. And once you start to release those, then what you'll find is that things will change internally and externally as well. If you have clutter around you in your external world, clear that up and it's going to trigger a shift internally. So hopefully that makes sense. So as a consequence of that, you know, Gabriel is about beauty, that lovely, beautiful vibration, beauty within, beauty on the outside as well. It doesn't have to be, you know, we think about beauty and we have this, might have this idea of models being beautiful or art being beautiful. Beauty is in everything. Everything, it's all beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Focus on that. Focus on everything being beautiful. Even the stuff that doesn't look like it would be beautiful. Focus on it being beautiful and just see what changes in your world. What changes as a consequence of you seeing everything and everyone as beautiful. I like that. All right, our next card is birth. Ooh, this comes from Archangel Gabriel. This is kind of specific from that birth perspective because Gabriel is certainly linked in with birth, right? It says new life, such as a baby, an idea, happy news, or an exciting project blossoms within and around you. I like that. Now, there is a pregnant woman that's here, but what's interesting to me is that she's appears to be holding an arm across herself, or maybe two arms across herself. I feel like she's protecting herself in some way. So even though it's birth, you can see that there's a birth energy that's right there, and there's a doorway here. And this is sort of interesting. It's almost like winged vibration. I feel like you are being directed to a new door, to a new start. And it may be that you're protecting yourself at this moment. It may be that you're saying, oh, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready. I feel that your angels are saying you are ready. You've already paved the way. You've already created it. That doorway is right there, waiting for you. It's open. All you have to do is get up and walk through it. I feel that Gabriel is someone to call on right now to support you, to help you, to guide you to that next step that's going to take you through that doorway to a new life. And that new life doesn't necessarily mean that you're letting go of a whole other life. It can mean that there's something that is so bright and wonderful, like a new birth, like this idea that's going to be born. It's not scary. It looks very exciting when I look at that. It's very exciting. And it's going to connect in with your current life. It's not something that has to be separate from your current life. It may appear to be at the beginning, and then it's going to meld in. That's the right word. Kind of mix in. There'll be a union of your current life and that next life step. I feel that you've been getting those messages anyway. That you know that there is something that's coming, that there's a new beginning that's coming. And again, it doesn't have to be some big kind of staged event of a new beginning. It's something that is natural, and you know that it's there, and all you have to do is say, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to take this next step. I'm on it. I'm going for it. Let go of that protective vibration around you and just take that step. Go for it. All right? Okay. Our final card is the same card we had last week. Let your past go. My goodness. It's funny how cards come up the same, isn't it? So we have this yellow vibration that's here. I feel like she is, in this particular week and this card, I feel like she's looking back at what she needs to let go of. She's holding her heart. There's a sense of she's sort of coming into her solar plexus here. I feel like she's doing a lot of healing. So I feel like you're doing a lot of healing. You are doing something to help yourself to let go of the past, to step forward, to move into that next part of your life. And this could be it's like you're looking back, and maybe thinking to yourself, you know what, it was so much better in the past. And yet, that's not necessarily the case. It's not necessarily that the past was better. It's just sometimes we look at the past and we forget what it was really like. We have this sort of amnesic moment, don't we? We think of certain aspects of our past as having this pink light around it. Oh, it was so much better then. It was just wonderful. And I feel with this that it's saying, that is holding you back. Part of that is holding you back. But I also feel there's something else that's holding you back, that's linking in with your heart. Now, this could be about relationships. It could be about a job that you really loved or a desire that you really wanted. And that is holding you back. Whatever it is, it's holding you back. And I feel that your angels are saying, just let that go. You've got something new waiting for you. You've got this incredible life that's there. Let that go. Move beyond it. Let's see what it says. It says, let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So that's that affirmation of it's now gone. I can relate to this with fear, with holding on to fear, especially with that yellow energy. If there's something that you've been fearing, and maybe it's been in the past and you feel that it's going to be in the future, that is stifling your energy. Now it's time to say, it's gone, it's over, it's not part of my current life, and it's not part of my future life either. It's gone. That will be your affirmation. It's all gone. And now I have this incredible, wonderful life filled with blessings. Okay, that's it for this week's angel messages. I hope you enjoyed them. We talked about Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is such an incredible angel to connect with your creativity, with your passion, with your desires, etc. I have a wonderful love letter that I send out. Subscribe to my love letter and you'll also get an Archangel Gabriel prayer absolutely free. You'll see the link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if the messages resonated for you, and if they did, please share this video with your friends. I'm sure they would love to have an angel message. I will see you next week. Lots of angel blessings to you. Bye. Bye.